Ambe Steels, जे बन्छ दिको बन्छ. Real, जमघट जहाँ Real Party Pack त्यहाँ.
Proud to be associated with Kantipur News.
Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli departs for Spain to attend the 4th International Conference on Financing for Development. He has pledged to uphold Nepal's national interest and dignity during the visit. In education news, the government has decided to shift the SEE to the provincial level, granting local governments greater authority over the exam process. Meanwhile, in Iran, a state funeral was held in Tehran for 60 individuals, including senior military commanders and scientists who were killed during the recent 12-day conflict with Israel. This and more on today's Kantipur News. Good evening, I am Aprila Ghising Lama, and these are the headlines of the hour. Prime Minister Oli departs for Spain to attend the 4th International Conference on Financing for Development. Issues like climate finance and LDC graduation high on agenda. Former President Bidya Devi announces return to active politics at the Madan Pandari Memorial event. Calls for leadership change in the UMO with bold comeback. 16 scientists and 10 senior commanders mourned at funeral held in Iran. Thousands gather in Tehran for the procession for the deceased who were killed during the conflict between Iran and Israel this month. And Chelsea clashed with Benfica as Club World Cup knockout stage kicks off. Palmeiras and Botafogo open round of 16 in all Brazilian showdown. Welcome back. Former President Bidya Devi Pandari has officially announced her return to active politics. Addressing a gathering on the occasion of the 74th birth anniversary of late leader Madan Pandari, she declared that she was renewed her party membership with the aim of continuing her political journey through the CP and UML. Pandari stated that after being relieved of a different kind of political responsibility, she had renewed her party membership with a sincere intention to remain within the CP and UML and continue her political journey. Pandari emphasized that she holds no major personal ambitions and that her only goal is the welfare of the country and its people. In an emotional speech, she recalled her late husband Madan Pandari's famous saying that there is no such thing as fatigue in politics. She added that these ideals continue to guide her and that the political highs and lows she has experienced over the years have taught her valuable lessons and made her more mature as a political figure. Now, Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli has said that he will uphold national interest and dignity during his visit to Spain. He is departing for Spain this evening to participate in the 4th International Conference on Financing for Development organized by the United Nations. Despite obstructions in Parliament from the Rashtriya Swatantra Party and the Rashtriya Prajatantra Party, Prime Minister Oli addressed the House of Representatives and assured that no action against national interest would be taken. He also informed that the delegation will consist of 21 members.
मैले त्यहाँ नेपालको राष्ट्रिय हितलाई प्रतिनिधित्व गर्दै नेपाल राष्ट्रको इज्जत मर्यादा लाई माथि उठाउने गरी आफ्नो भूमिका प्रस्तुत गर्ने कुरा म साथीहरुलाई मान्यज्यूहरुलाई अवगत गराउन चाहन्छु.
During his visit, Prime Minister Oli is scheduled to attend various meetings. Upon arrival in Seville, Spain, he will address the closing session of a plenary organized by civil society the next day. In the evening, he will hold a bilateral meeting with Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez. On the third day of the visit, Prime Minister Oli has a packed schedule. In the morning, he will attend the opening session of the 4th International Conference on Financing for Development. In the afternoon, he will address the launch of an independent commission on the future of development cooperation organized by the Gates Foundation. On the same day as the chair of the least developed countries LDCs, he will also address the main conference. Additionally, he will hold separate meetings with President Alar Karis of Estonia, Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouly of Egypt, Prime Minister Luis Montenegro of Portugal, and U.S. Secretary General Antonio Guterres. On July 1st in the morning, he will chair and deliver the opening remarks at a high-level meeting of LDCs. On the same day, he will address a high-level side event organized by the Spanish government titled Investing in Global Solidarity, a New Vision for Development Cooperation. In the afternoon, he will speak at another high-level side event on strengthened resilience and climate finance for sustainable graduation from LDCs, jointly organized by the governments of Nepal, Bangladesh, Laos and the UN resident coordinators. Later in the afternoon, he will address a side event co-hosted by Nepal and Burundi on mobilizing financial resources for water and sanitation. On the fifth day, the delegation led by Prime Minister Oli will return to Madrid from Seville. In the evening, he will address the Nepal-Spain Business and Investment Promotion Program, where he is expected to invite Spanish businesses to invest in Nepal. On the final day of the visit before returning home, Oli is scheduled to meet with officials from Real Madrid Football Club and visit the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. He will also interact with the Nepali community in Spain. Prime Minister Oli will return to Kathmandu on the afternoon of 4th of July. Now, addressing the House of Representatives, Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli extended his gratitude to all those who contributed to the better performance. However, he also voiced his displeasure over comments made by some experts suggesting that the pass rate was artificially inflated by awarding extra marks. Likewise, the secondary education examination SEE will now be conducted at the provincial level. During discussions on the new education bill, the Education Committee reached an agreement to hold the SEE under the jurisdiction of provincial governments moving forward.
48% भन्दा कमको अवस्थाबाट 61.81% को नतिजा पुर्याउन मेहनत गर्ने विद्यार्थी भाइ बहिनीहरूलाई विशेष धन्यवाद भन्न चाहन्छु। मेहनत गर्ने, पढाइमा मेहनत गर्ने, सिकाइमा मेहनत गर्ने र राम्रो ध्यान दिएर विद्यार्थीहरूलाई पढाउने र सफल हुन मद्दत गर्ने शिक्षकहरूलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद भन्न चाहन्छु। उहाँहरूको मेहनत सफल भएको छ। आफ्ना छोराछोरीहरूलाई त्यस प्रकारको चाँजो पाँजो मिलाउने अभिभावकहरूलाई पनि धन्यवाद भन्न चाहन्छु।
It is time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Here's today's question. What do you think about Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba's statement that he is ready to retire? Your options are A, it's a welcome move, B, it's too late, C, hard to believe, or D, no comment. Visit www.kantipurtv.com or www.ekantipur.com to share your opinion with us. Welcome back. Farmers in Jumla have not received insurance compensation for hail and drought damages in apple orchards. They are in trouble due to the delay in receiving the compensation that was supposed to be paid by the end of the Nepali months of Fagun and Chaitra last year.
Apple production was significantly affected due to hailstorms and drought last year. The apples that initially grew were knocked down by hail and the drought dried out the young fruits, leading to reduced production. As a result, farmers suffered losses. However, they had insured their apple crops against damage from hail and drought. But so far, they have not received the insurance compensation, nor have they been able to earn as expected from the reduced production.
जुम्ली किसानले 2071 बाट यो शिखर इन्स्योरेन्स मार्फत 3620 पैसा दरले तपाईको 5300 जनताले किसानले बिमा गरेका थिए।
Shikhar Insurance started apple crop insurance in Jumla in the Nepalese year of 2071. In previous years, compensation for hail and drought damages was paid within the Nepalese month of Fagun and Chaitra. However, even by the end of the Nepali month of Ashar this year, the farmers have not received any compensation. This has led them to start protesting. For the first time, they submitted a memorandum to the Prime Minister's office through the Chief District Officer. They have warned that if they are still not paid, they will resort to locking offices and legal action.
काठमाडौँमा बसेका हाम्रा माननीय ज्यूहरूलाई साथमा लिएर हामी उच्च अदालतमा काठमाडौँमा हामी मुद्दा दायर गर्ने पनि छौं।
The farmers are demanding that they receive the pending compensation from previous insurance claims and be allowed to insure the apples for this year. Between February 13 and March 13, 2024, farmers had insured their apple crops. According to Shikhar Insurance, a total of 5,369 farmers in the district had insured their apples. The apple insurance program was initiated with 20% contribution from farmers and 80% subsidy from the government. However, this year, the government did not provide the subsidy, which Shikhar Insurance claims is the reason for the delay in compensation payments.
माथिबाट चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ आधिकारिक खबर अथवा माथि काठमाडौँको कुनै न कुनै चाहिँ आधिकारिक मान्छे चाहिँ जुम्लामा आएर किसानसँग चाहिँ कोर्डिनेसन गर्नुपर्यो.
The company stated that one municipality and one rural municipality were affected by drought, while other areas saw hail damage to the apples. In total, apple farming in Jumla covers 4,250 hectares. A report by Devi Buddha, Jumla.
In Nepal, snake bites result in an estimated 50 deaths annually. The risk is highest during the summer and monsoon seasons when snake activity increases. While not all snakes are venomous, the majority of reported bites are from non-venomous species. However, due to limited access to timely medical care, bites from venomous snakes often lead to fatalities.
At present, there are 168 registered snakebite treatment centers across the country. However, only 106 are fully operational. Many of these are managed by the Ministry of Health, while 19 centers function through collaboration between the Nepal Army, local governments, and public health offices. According to the Epidemiology and Disease Control Division, in the fiscal year 2079-80, 9,120 individuals were bitten by snakes. Of these, 1,223 cases involved venomous snakes, while 7,897 were attributed to non-venomous species. In the following fiscal year 2080-81, the total number of snakebite cases dropped to 6,108. This included 1,135 venomous and 4,973 non-venomous bites.
हाम्रोमा चाहिँ एकदमै पोइजनस स्नेकहरु भयो भने तुरुन्तै आइसकेन भने चाहिँ डेथ हुने गरेको छ र ती चाहिँ अब जस्तो हाम्रो सिस्टममा नआउने के अन्डर रिपोर्टेड भयो के अब जस्तो हाम्रो यो बाइटको पनि जस्तो हाम्रो रिपोर्ट अनुसार अब जस्तो 12,000 छ भने तपाईले अब केही स्टडी अब त्यसलाई चाहिँ हामी आधार मान्न सक्दैनौं हैन अब हाम्रो सिस्टममा नआएपछि तर जस्तो अब कति पेपरहरु प्रेजेन्टेसन गर्नुहुन्छ नि त उहाँहरुको चाहिँ 50,000 उहाँहरुले भन्नुहुन्छ बाइट के तर हामीसँग आधिकारिक त्यो डाटा छैन आधिकारिक चाहिँ हामीसँग यो डाटा हो.
While official reports suggest approximately 12,000 snakebite cases annually, experts acknowledge that many incidents go unreported, particularly those resulting in death before hospital arrival. Some studies have suggested the actual number of snakebite cases in Nepal could be as high as 50,000 per year, although these figures remain unofficial. At Teku Hospital in Kathmandu, up to 17 snakebite patients are being treated every day. The highest number of cases reported are from Dhanusha, followed by Sunsari, Jhapa, Saptari and Navalparasi East districts.
कोही पेशेन्ट यस्तो हुन्छन् कि अब कोही बाटैमा अलि ढिलो भइसकेको हुन्छ त्यसलाई तुरुन्तै भेन्टिलेटरको आवश्यकता पर्ने हुन्छ त्यो भेन्टिलेटर हामीसँग उपलब्ध छ अब त्यसको लागि के गर्नुपर्छ भने तुरुन्तै रेफर गर्नुपर्छ रेफर गर्दा तपाईको 5-7 मिनेट 10 मिनेट ढिलो पनि हुन्छ जादा जादै हस्पिटल पुग्नलाई त्यसमा कति पेशेन्ट मरेको पनि धेरै छन् अब इक्विपमेन्ट र डाक्टर हामीलाई अति आवश्यक भएको छ त्यसको लागि अलि उपचारमा कठिनाइ भइरहेको देखिन्छ
पछिल्लो अवस्थामा चाहिँ विषालु गोगन सर्पको टोकाइ चाहिँ वृद्धि छ र अहिले एन्टी स्नेक भेनमको अभावले गर्दा छिमेकी जिल्लाहरुबाट रिफर भएर आउने संख्या पनि छ र घटना जुन मृत्युदर घटना न्यूनीकरण गर्नलाई कपिवस्तु लगायत छिमेकी जिल्लाहरुमा पनि हामीले सचेतनामूलक कार्यक्रम अवेयरनेस कार्यक्रमहरु पनि गर्दै आएका छौं.
Healthcare professionals are reporting a noticeable rise in bites from the highly venomous cobra snake. Due to a shortage of anti-snake venom, many patients are being referred from neighboring districts, placing additional pressure on central facilities. Many fatalities occur before patients reach hospitals. In some cases, patients require immediate ventilator support, which is not available in several treatment centers. Even a delay of 5 to 10 minutes during referral can prove fatal. Doctors have emphasized the urgent need for essential equipment and trained personnel.
सक्दो चाँडो अस्पताल पुर्यायो भने बल्ल उपचार सम्भव हुन सक्छ र नेपालको परिप्रेक्ष्यमा अध्ययनहरूले के देखाएको छ भन्दाखेरि 40% व्यक्तिको चाहिँ गाउँघरमै मृत्यु हुन्छ भन्न खोजेको स्पटमै मृत्यु हुन्छ 40% को ट्रान्सपोर्टमा मृत्यु हुन्छ 20% को मात्र अस्पतालमा मृत्यु भएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अब हाम्रो मेन उद्देश्य भनेको चाहिँ जति सक्दो चाँडो स्वास्थ्य केन्द्रमा पुर्याउने हुन्छ.
Studies suggest that among those who die from snake bites, approximately 40% succumb in rural areas before receiving any medical assistance, another 40% die in transit, and only 20% die after reaching hospital care. This underscores the importance of early intervention and rapid transportation to a medical facility. Globally, an estimated 2 million people suffer snake bites every year. In Nepal, increased public awareness, improved medical infrastructure, and wider access to anti-snake venom remain critical to reducing both the number of cases and related fatalities, especially during the rainy season. With Rupa Koirala on camera, a report by Kripal Gautam for Kantipur News, Kathmandu.
That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.